Are you aware of the recent critical security vulnerability impacting Microsoft SharePoint Server? This is not just another bug to ignore. In the world of cybersecurity, a discovery was made that sent shockwaves through the industry. A critical security vulnerability dubbed CVE 2023-29357 was identified in the Microsoft SharePoint Server. But what makes this vulnerability so alarming? Well, the nature of the flaw is such that it allows for a privilege escalation. In layman's terms, this means that attackers exploiting this flaw could potentially gain administrator privileges, giving them virtually unrestricted access to manipulate the system to their liking. It's like handing over the keys to your house to a complete stranger. Recognizing the severity of this flaw, the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA for short, promptly added it to their known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. This is a list that keeps track of vulnerabilities that have been exploited or are at risk of being exploited by cybercriminals. The discovery of this flaw has set the stage for a significant event in the world of cybersecurity. The seriousness of this vulnerability was not fully understood until an unexpected demonstration at a hacking contest. The spotlight turned to security researcher Nguyen Tien Jiang, who took center stage to reveal the true potency of this flaw. His demonstration was not only an eye-opening experience, but also a victorious moment, earning him a cool 100 grand in prize money. Here's where things get real. Jiang didn't just exploit the vulnerability, he masterfully chained an authentication bypass with a code injection bug. This wasn't a simple one-step process, but a calculated sequence of events, a ballet of bypass and injection that left everyone in awe. And it's not just about the technical finesse, it's about what this demonstration represents. This wasn't just a flaw in SharePoint. This was a potential backdoor into systems, a ticket to administrative privileges for anyone cunning enough to exploit it. This demonstration brought to light the real-world implications of this vulnerability. In response to this alarming demonstration, Microsoft took immediate action. The tech giant didn't waste any time and released patches for the bug in June 2023. These patches were designed to seal off the privilege escalation flaw that allowed attackers to gain administrator privileges, a serious security breach that could compromise the integrity of any system. However, while the patches were a step in the right direction, a veil of mystery still hangs over the situation. The identity of the threat actors remains unknown. We don't know who's behind this, who has the knowledge and the motive to exploit such a flaw. Moreover, the real-world exploitation of the vulnerability is still a puzzle waiting to be solved. Are there systems out there that have already fallen prey to this exploit? Are there victims who are yet to realize the damage? Despite Microsoft's swift response, the story doesn't end there. There's more to this tale, and it serves as a stark reminder of the constant vigilance required in the world of cybersecurity. The discovery, demonstration, and patching of this vulnerability serve as a stark reminder of one crucial aspect of cybersecurity. Patching, ladies and gentlemen, is not just a routine task. It's a critical measure that keeps our digital world spinning safely. Consider patches as the vaccines of the cyber universe. They are designed to immunize our systems against known threats, blocking the path for potential attackers. In the case of the recently discovered Microsoft SharePoint Server vulnerability, the patches were released in June 2023, just in time to prevent an exploit that could have been catastrophic. Federal agencies have wisely advised all relevant parties to apply these patches by January 31st, 2024. It's an urgent call to action, a preventative step that could save your digital assets from falling into the wrong hands. Ignoring such patches, on the other hand, is akin to leaving your front door wide open with a welcome sign for cybercriminals. Remember, staying secure in the digital world requires constant vigilance and timely action.